Getting started is the hard part. We could have had one run halfway done by now if, if the game were not a ridiculous jerk about it. There we go. Next. So we gotta check one. It is this one. It's a little hard to see, but it's definitely this one. Should do it. There we go. 34. That's really fast. My vision actually worked on that one. Should leave me with enough room to actually navigate this. Okay, 47. Also pretty fast. I'm usually looking for like a 53 there. Find the tower. We have no power-ups, so we have to do this the hard way. Anthony, thanks for the good luck. There we go. Hope we're having a good 2022 so far. I'm able to mostly take it easy today. Tetrisphere has been not the best Tetrisphere ever, but that one's good. That's a good start. But that's why we're grinding. You don't just get the run you want the first try. Nice, there's one more. Of course, we check everywhere else, and it turns out to be over here. It was a slow find, but at least it was a fast dig. Just want to do this because that should get us out. That wasn't bad. We'll lose time on this split, but I usually do. There we go. Yeah, it's really hard for me to run against this split. It's a very strong split. Just happy to be green out of 2. Right, if we carry the atom into 3-3, we will have that in our back pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4. You bet on 4. I guess you can collect your non-existent prize. Here. There we go. Another really slow, because it did not. Just refused to let me do anything again. Okay, well this, again, worst possible. Options here. We're out at least. Still got 2 stages to go though. Find a brick. Find any brick. Can't hit it, but we can do that at least. What a atrocious episode. Just because everything went wrong on the RNG stages. That is not a I played poorly time loss. That is a RNG time loss. Okay, maybe at some point here I can get some other pieces that are not all identical. There we go. Next. Just to figure out where we're shifting. I have very low hopes for this at this point. I could be proven wrong. Game loves to start you off moving in the wrong direction. Make sure that's out of the way, then we can drop and we can be done. Okay, wrong power up for tower. First we gotta get a visual ID on where the tower is. Really hoping that we could maybe snag a power up along the way here. Now we can throw a big bomb down. Maybe we can reclaim a little time. I double dropped. Thank you for not listening to my input. Yeah, we saved some time. I think we're just gonna try to take this for a while yet. I have so few completed runs in this category, I should be much less picky about it. Coming out. Sucks that I've got the wrong piece there. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna put a caveat here. If this requires me to dig out 3 things, then we will be resetting. Alright. This is at least a mediocre pattern and not a extremely bad pattern. Still not good, mind you. Absolutely hate to see these bricks overlapping like this. What in the world do you want me to do here, game? I'm really completely and totally trapped. major malfunction. What is my problem? There's just so much RNG in this run. Laser is nice for drill, but first try hit, so this does give us some degree of hope for the rest of this episode. Alright, this doesn't come out. We're done. Just saving the laser for the crystal. I already know what I'm running against is a crystal that I got rid of in one big bomb. Should be done. Nope. Now we're done. Crystal Tower time. First, find it. It's not perfect, but it'll get the job done. Bit of a late clunk there, but I'm okay with it. This run's not great. Probably 20 seconds off PB, but we got minutes to save in the back half. Just kind of want to start playing the game at a certain point. Sometimes, like this, the game has decidedly other plans as to whether I'm going to be allowed to play it. No squares allowed. It's the first one. It's right at spawn, too. Unfortunately, kind of stranded here. Actually get this down here. That took a little longer than I would have liked, for sure. Brick. Oh, please. This is not the power-up I want for the tower. I wanted a missile or something, but... Oh, it's right here. We just drag it. It's obnoxious. It ripped it out of my hands. It just flat out ripped it out of my hands. I was dragging it and it said, "You will not drag this anymore." Dang it. This kind of sucks. I have no idea how far behind I am because I botched my splits. Didn't miss anything. I hit the wrong foot pedal. And I had to... Okay, that just snapped the wrong direction on me again. $12.17. No, 22. 12.17 is for all three splits that got missed. Over like this. Down. We're out. Two, three, four, sorry for that gravity combo. Bailed me out of a lot of digging. One boundary. We're out. Unique time. Really hard to have any sense of which direction you need to go until you actually get down here. Ring Fit Adventure is not a terrible shape to deal with. Let's see if we can get this out. We can finish the job. Let's go. Shift. I see it. Can we get that out of there? Can we extricate that? Yes, we can. 4D to Y. Yeah, something good happened. Should get me out. There we go. First try every time. And yeah, of course, Something changes and it gravity combos just fine. But prior to the gravity combo, I lose my power up. Nonsense. Alright. How rude are we going to be? Won't know until we can actually get all the way down and find out. Is it just right? Covered. Did find it. There we go. Okay, we don't want the bricks to be that overlapping. Okay, we are ahead. Whatever else happened in that interim, we are now ahead. There we go. One other one that I have not. And somehow I was able to extricate it. It's impressive. Saved me a lot of time, actually. So this is going to be kind of a sine wave sort of situation. Which means that since I am a little bit out, and we're done. Got the sine wave. Find the tower. There it is. This side is definitely... That was pretty good. I don't know. We had a really good one last time. Because this stage is not as easy. This is a 3x3 dig, so it's not like it's just gonna be over and done. Not 3x3 dig. I played that wrong then. Oh, we're still... Again, this is still very much not a problem. Now we've got the problem of this is it, right? Thank goodness. One. Okay, we did not want to hear that. Okay, at least we found it here. What the heck? Things must have been at a different depth than I thought they were. So that really shocked me right there. It's not that bad though. How is this gonna behave? Let's find the drill. Where's the drill at? Where is it? Shouldn't be this hard to find. I did not hear it drop. Assuming this is probably just up. Dropped up underneath me. What about here? Exactly where I said, right about here. Alright. Brick. Where is a brick? Fine, give me... There we go. Alright, this stage has a wide dig. We have a decent shot at getting back out ahead after this one. Let's use the magnet while we can. Alright. Because that's gonna upgrade to be not a magnet. I kind of can see the center of the picture now, which tells me that I can focus my orientation a little bit more here. Chip this out. Oh, this will get us out. We're done. Drilled. Okay, we cannot work with this. Is it 1? It is not 1. Is it 2? Or is it 3? It is not. It's not 4, so it must be 5. So we're going to play as if it were 5, because if it's not, I've really messed up. Let's see here. There we go. 5-3 is connect. This is where RNG will bite us. Cannot be helped. First thing I need to do is I need to get down and figure out what pattern I'm playing here. Oh, this is unique, not what I thought this was connect. I still need to figure out what pattern I'm playing. That's more important than anything else. And it's not that way. This is going to be kind of a crooked spiral situation here. It's going to curve back around. Still not quite. Should be done. Crystal Tower. Neat, we do have a rocket ready to go. The first thing we need to do is we need to get some of these to show up on the wall. To get some glowy green pieces, because the glowy green pieces are going to be the way that we are able to farm power-ups. Come on. Under, over, no. Get this backwards, come on. No, I don't have anything great. We're gonna go to the other side here and try to make some hay over here because I'm not seeing a whole lot of opportunities on the other side of things. Throw this down, and then what I see is this. Do it again. I think after this we are looking at... No, we still have one layer more to go. So if I can do this, like that, let's get this out of here. Give me one more. Nope. Alright, that's kind of... I thought we'd have it by now. Oh, we are doing so bad. And it's still not good enough. Yep. Okay, this episode is gonna... We're getting wrecked on this one because we still got a whole giant stage to go. That sucks. Those crystal towers are brutal though. can't reset because it's too long of a run. I won't get another one started if I do. I just have to accept the fact that that was awful and try to save another minute later in the run. Ugh. Nice thing is I'm not focused on saving time in the first half of the run is nice, but it's not ultimately my goal right now. My goal is to save time on in the 3-hour category. I can work on the hour-and-a-half category when I'm not on vacation. The 3-hour category is a little bit more limiting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost thought that baited me. It did turn out to actually be valid in the end. But ripped that out of my hands, put it into a combo that wasn't a combo. Misread it. Hate it. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. At least we're out, but we lost the power-ups we had. Not too bad. And we got a 4 tall tower, it looks like. First I gotta find it. Fortunately, we don't really need the pieces on over here. Have that now. What I caught on over here is going to be this. And then this. We're out. This next stage is still kind of a big dig, so hopeful maybe we can save time, but it's definitely not a gimme. Let's get this down. Flush this out, we should be good. Dang it, I misread it. That alone should get it. One, 2. What's this one? looking at those times and trying to think, why is it so fast? And I remember this one has a much easier last stage. We got the hoopty. Ship all of this out. Center's not part of the ring. Up, down, and where's the last one? And over here. We can, in fact, get this out and around. Neat! Save a bunch of time. And then, what do I do with, catching back up. And a laser primarily because I can see there's multiple fire blocks in the area. I lost that one, but I can still grab that one. We can beat it. Get out. Real time. One. Alright, there's gotta be more. Not two. Not three. Four. It's four. It's good, I like the blocks over by this one a lot better than the other one. This down, we can bring this one down. Drop this route. Three is connect. This is again where the RNG can, in fact. The RNG can decide that we're not going to have a good time. Alright, so with that much dug out, we can start. We need to figure out which way are we looking, left and right. Kind of down in this range. Now that we have the answer to the question. Dang it, I don't need this. Offset one. That means we have to go a little bit offset to the left here as well. This and we're out. We're not out. I can't read. We're done. Find the brick. Find any brick will do. only 2 deep, 3 wide with nice shapes, so we should stay pretty close on this one if the game doesn't, if the game allows us to. Look at that 3 golds in a row. What did we have to proceed that with such a large time loss? So let's get down here. Should get us out. There we go. I forgot. I wanted to sweep like I was playing a different mode. I need to just go down. I need to figure out where the center is before I do anything else. This sucks. Because the multis are offset based on wherever things happen to line up in the grid. Chip this out. Yes, sort of. Grab it. We're out. Are we out? We are out. It's just being slow. Come on. Come on! It's ridiculous. Just glad it decided not to kill me, because it was getting close. Where's the drill? This should not be that hard to find. Nothing to do with these. So we actually have a pretty good job of not being wasteful in our dig out here. I do still have to go and clean up more than I want to on this side. Once we grab this, we should be done with that. Alright. Tower, please. Tower. To see it down here, I did. What's this? To work with at this point. It's going to be a green. Here we are. This is stage 4. Okay, that's a bit of an uglier request. We should be back ahead after this stage. Be hard not to. It wasn't gold, but we're back a minute ahead. That's what I mean by we have time to save in basically every... We have fractal time saves every... Something goes wrong every run, and it can always go right the next run. Alright, so let's go. We'll have to chip those out, drop in between, and we're out. I'm going to be careful with speculative drops because they can result in breaking drills that we don't know where they are. We got away with it there. We just need to kind of focus on mostly trying to go straight down. Fight me. Just get me out though. Okay. RNG level. I mean, they're all RNG levels, but this particular game mechanic stacks the RNG on top of the RNG for a delightful RNG sandwich. Disagree. That is absolutely not what we want to see. So from here, right over here, we're going to just magnet our way just straight down as far as we can go. Alright. Almost down. So from here, there. At least I'm not in the wrong spot. That's from here. Right here. Alright, we did that the best we could, given the situation we had, which was worst possible pattern. Or tied for worst possible pattern. Just absolutely pinned in. Got a lot of greens that give me a chance to kind of try to clean some of them up. There we go. Is this 3-5? Okay, it says it's too deep but 4 wide. Probably because the shapes are worse. Just do this. I don't use this power up and all that. But when we got something that shallow and that wide, that power-up makes a lot of sense. And now we're back to all rectangles for a while here. So we need to figure out what to dig so we can get down to the bottom. Okay, we are actually pretty well lined up. This. Then over. There we go. Not bad. See some more people tuning in. If you have any questions about this game, feel free to ask. I will try to answer them in between gaps. We are doing the 3-hour hide-and-seek category. It is a ridiculously long speedrun with a ridiculously large amount of RNG and ridiculously good music the whole way through. I got a little bit encumbered right here. Grab it. That's not where I put it. Dang it. Wouldn't have been a valid drop anyway. We're out now. Okay, after this episode, there is a mandatory cutscene. I will be running off to the bathroom during the mandatory cutscene because this is a long run, and you need to do that kind of thing when you know it doesn't actually cost time against you. Alright, so let's see if we can make this power up one more level before I burn it. You know what? We should absolutely not burn the power up on this level. We need it on the next level a lot more than we need it here. This is like a actually really good pattern. I'm going to play this a little bit more cautiously because it is really giving us bad pieces and we don't want to lose that bomb. So we're coming up to the Crystal Tower, aka the scariest moment in video gaming history. At this point, the game becomes survival horror. So the way the Crystal Tower works is it's made out of those crystal blocks, those little dark gray blocks that are all over the place. And those have the property that if you break them, or you break anything next, or if you drag through them, or you break anything next to them, they collapse. Problem is, if that happens with the tower, it's an instant game over. We do get to continue from where we left off, so we don't have to like start the whole run over, but it's literal minutes of time lost. Now, what we have going for us here is that the thing we do have in our favor is that we can just throw power-ups at it all day. So if I can get over and I can create these blocks, I can do this little trick. This little movement trick here tricks the game into thinking I am doing both a gravity combo and a fuse combo at the same time. Those are two things that can raise your multiplier. And by doing that, we fill up that gauge on the right side of the screen, which is one of the 3 ways to get power-ups, and we just throw rockets at the tower. It's not foolproof. It is possible for a rocket to set off a normal combo that can knock down the tower. I've lost a run to that before. It was like the worst thing. But it's not typical. It's definitely an outlier. It's a spider's Jorg tier outlier. There we go. Bathroom break. So I cannot skip the cutscene. The character I choose determines the length of the cutscene, and I'm losing about 30 seconds with this character because I'm getting a longer cutscene than I otherwise would. But this character is the fastest at moving around the ball, which is necessary in this mode when you're hunting for drills. Alright, these notes are gone, they're no longer relevant. These notes are definitely still relevant. So that is a 3-minute world record for the 1 to 3 category, because this is a category, because the credits roll right here. We're not going to watch them. We can skip that, we can't skip the cutscene. We are actually dangerously close to a sub-hour on that. But now the game gets hard. So the minigame multi is now completely gone, which I don't know why I'm trying to play like it's not. It's this one. It's the first one we checked. And we have a lot more crystal towers from here on out. And the blocks it is going to give us, they're going to get really difficult. This mode gets a lot harder than rescue mode ever does. Alright, so I'm kind of digging off in the wrong direction a bit. Like, we're in the right spot, but we went the wrong... We kind of went off on the wrong side of things. There we go. So we just need to get rid of these couple of squares down here, and we're out. Now I think we have a unique... Yeah. So yeah, it starts focusing on the harder mini-games, the ones that take longer, and offer you more opportunities to fail. It's gonna start... We're going to actually spend a substantial chunk of this run with 4 shapes, which the other mode, Rescue, only does for 2 stages because it knows it's ridiculous. This mode has no such punch pulling. This mode does not care that it's ridiculous. It's just gonna punch you in the teeth. We're out. That shape doesn't look like anything, it's just a shape. Now we need to do a shift. Let me get that out of there. We do need to dig a little bit further this way. Okay, we have access to it now. We have access to everything. The only question is, can we actually grab this and move it where it needs to go? I think we'll have a little bit less bad of a time if we get that out of the way. So, tower. First we gotta find it, and it's hard to find the towers at this point because they're either flush or almost flush with the ball. Right, we're gonna drop the big bomb now. We were able to steal that before it got away from us. Throw the dynamite down. because we should be getting another rocket out of this situation. And what's holding us in is just this one little crystal, and we're done. We're gonna lose time on this split though. That's gonna be impossible to run against that split. I think this is a 3x3. I don't think it's a 4x4, so I don't want to overburden myself digging too wide. No, we did not lose much time at all. That stage was really quick. Shockingly so, considering how deep in the run we are. Goodbye. In a few stages, we are going to start seeing 3 shapes on the ball, which is... Oh, I heard a second drill drop, and I don't know where it was. And that was the one. I'm glad I listened for that. If I did not hear that, we were going to lose a lot of time. Because I would have had to go hunting for it. And all you have to find the drills after you drop them, there's tiny little pink dots that I don't even know if you can see. There's that tiny little dot hovering just below my cursor. That's all that's left over after you drop the drill. So we should just get this done and we're good. There we go. Not bad. What's next? Connect. This is the most RNG heavy substage, because we could have to dig down to the center of the ball anywhere from 2 to 4 times. And we won't know until we get down to the bottom the first time and we check. What do we got? Is that up and left? Well, that's the worst. So, we will be losing time on this episode now. We can't not. Alright, so it's over here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So we're kind of over here. Too high. I see it down there. I missed it somewhat. Definitely could have missed it worse, but also could have elected not to miss it all. Kind of over here. Dang it, we're out though. I don't think that strike hurt us at all. Brick, and then a crystal tower. Find a brick. Any brick will do. Grab it. So we can't grab this piece, but we can break it. Alright, we have, what, 2 minutes? We have a crystal tower and a hide and seek, which I think is still a 3x3. First, find the crystal tower. Throw the rocket at the crystal tower. Make sure we have some buffer on the blocks we're breaking, because we can kill ourselves really bad with very small mistakes here. This is a little bit too cluttered. Maybe we can go like this. There we go. Get a rocket. Throw it at the crystal tower. Shimmy. I mean, the ideal situation here is that we find blocks in the tower, just wait. We find power-ups just in the tower waiting for us. It's just over. Doesn't happen all that often. Throw this right at the tower, and then we kind of want to see. This should do it. There we go. Holding on. I know there's episodes in here, or there's levels in here on which I have still minutes of time saved. Literal minutes. This mode, consistency in this mode is just brutally difficult to achieve. So we do one, we do like this, over, like this. I don't need a square. I think I should be out here though. It's a 4x4. So we're gonna throw this dynamite in here and hope it helps, because it's not gonna be, because we're not caught on a 3x3. Just sweep as much out of these as I can. This is where, you know, you get penalized for doing what I did and guessing size wrong, because I don't have notes for this level, for these levels, because I never intended to run this when I made the notes that I've made up. Because this category is stupid long, stupid hard, and, well, stupid. So we need to do this. Yeah, we lost a bunch of time there. I'm not surprised. I played it like it was a 3x3 because I looked at the time and I'm like, it's probably a 3x3 or that time would be worse. Apparently I just had a really good... There it is. I just had a really good level last time. And we're about to start getting hit with harder piece options as well. I shouldn't say options, it's not like you have a choice in the matter. Alright, up next is unique. Let's get this vein out of here, and then we're gonna go straight down, try to figure out what in the world it is we're looking at. Okay. It's the one that doesn't look like anything in particular, just kind of a squiggle. Two over here, down like this, down here. I think if I yoink this, it's gonna drop. Pretty clean, pretty clean. Shift. Find the drills. Here we get the larger number of shapes. We've got a bomb. Try to protect that power up. Got away with it. Down because I don't need what I got. I think if we can get a square here, we can start progressing towards the actual end of the level. Alright, so we do need to make enough room to get this by, and we need to get this out. 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're done. Regular tower. Gotta find it. It's there, it's flush. From this point forward, it's a lot harder to get power-ups because you can't just hope that combos will run away on you. doesn't mean you can't get them. The fire blocks still occur. And if you use fuse pieces, you can definitely get combos going. It's a lot more difficult, though. So we have more work to do on that side. Here, up like this. That was not where I wanted to put that, but at least stuff kind of happened underneath while I was waiting for it to finish up. Alright, so this out. Get rid of that, and then this. Should get us out with a power up. Alright, so this should be... Let's assume this is a 3-shape 4x4 and play accordingly. It's not max depth, so we got that going for us. Bring this over. It's not where I wanted that, not at all. So I guess we'll go clean it up because I'm going to need to do it at some point. So we've got at least something dug out. Alright, so we have too many blocks over here, so I'm going to use the power up over there. This is not a very balanced attack right now. Take it. Take it. Yeah. Once again, feel free to hop in chat. I am going to be relatively focused, but I'm certainly... So I'll be a little bit on the quieter side as I get through the harder stuff here. But feel free to try to pop me out of my shell. Another one, it's hiding over here. Please let this be it. That's it. I'm glad I did not want to go trying to find the 5th one, especially when the 4th one was that hard to actually find. I dragged that piece. Looking for ways to make progress here because I am really pinned up. Get some of this top layer out of this. Is this all? Good. That wasn't great. That was not great. But we keep going. Find the drill. There it is. Send that around. Drill can't drop until I let it drop at this point. I dragged that piece, stealing my power-ups again. That's how we lose runs. That's how we lose large swaths of time, is to have those missed drops. Especially the ones that I disagree with. Alright, this left and right. I do need to... I'm pretty sure this is left and right, but I'm not 100% sure, and I don't want to... I want to check, make sure there's no up as well. So we're going to... a little bit off target here. Unfortunately, we did all that digging, and this is right at the edge of where we did all that digging, so we don't really benefit. It looks at a glance like we might, but we are right on the cusp. There it is. Now I just need one more piece here. So is this due south? It is due south, so we're going to come up here. Go due north. It's a second very similar pattern where it's not due south and due north, but it's southeast and then it's slightly southeast. It's south and slightly east, and then north and slightly west. So once you know it's I don't know why they chose those to be two of the patterns. They're basically the same pattern. There's no reason to have to do both of them. We're out. Let's go. This out of the way. Then we need to mill through these. So then if I can grab one of these, we can get that out of the way. Eventually I will get what I need to actually progress over here. I'll to be honest, I'm no longer sure what that is. This out. I do not want this, that's for sure. To the extent that I'm confused about what exactly is holding me in under here. I do want to make sure that we're working towards it while we're stuck. This needs to go like that. And I think all we need to do is rip this out. It's a little slow. Alright, Crystal Tower time. I think we still have reasonable shapes. 464 is... yeah, this we can work with. We do need to be very careful with these L's. They can definitely put us in a position where they can definitely cause problems. So shimmy this. I get one more glowy of these. We'll bring this all the way up here. Now we got the big bomb. Big bomb can go down here. I see another power up down here. We'll throw this down, and then we'll protect this power up. So that'll be the very next thing we go do, is to grab this. So that's a lot faster than having to mill them. This comes over like this. And this works because we can throw rockets at the tower with impunity. And we're out. That's good. We got time to save here. value of this rocket is to have it around when we get stuck a little bit later and we haven't dug wide enough, which we will have not dug wide enough. It's not really on the table that we have dug wide enough. We'll need this. We'll grab this one. Two. Yellow. One. Not gold, but we're reclaiming a lot of that time. Now that E4 L6 time you're looking at is a lesson in cowardice, but it let me finish a run. Alright, this is a little bit, no, do not, we have to kind of work around that because it's worth making an effort to grab that. Now we can throw that right down here. These, but I have to clean this out. If I do that, I can now interact with this and remove it. Alright, 5-2 should be a unique. Just want to try to figure out what it is we're looking at. 19 is the worst combo. It's like you could have had 20, but you didn't. Alright, so now that I'm... Dang it. It sucks. Misread those. Those were close, so my brain decided they were touching. I have that problem with the L's sometimes. I feel I look at them and I think they're touching and they aren't. That is just absurdly in the way. No, it's not strictly required for me to move it, but I just can't see. This should get us out, though. We're done. That's the boomerang. That's what I call that shape. Right, shift. Find them. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and what's the fourth? Anyway, it's down here. Okay. I don't want to lose visual ID on any of them. That can end up being bad. Let's get rid of that. Throw the dynamite down. Still got a lot. Dig left here. I did what I didn't want to do, which is knock down all 4 drills already. We got so much depth remaining, it can make it hard to remember where they all are. It's over here. I can get this grab this, maybe, we can actually bring it right through that wall. So we do need to do that, and we're free. That wasn't bad. Regular tower. I mashed too hard. It's fine, I'm not in any real danger of dying on this stage, so I don't have to worry too much about it. The T's will actually cause the most trouble in this stage because I can run out of them relatively easily compared to everything else. That's why I want to cycle when we receive the opportunity. There it is. I don't know what to do with this. Guess that'll do, but we're gonna grab this power up. This side feels a little bit more of a mess than the other side, so. Alright, now we gotta be careful. Something did not do what I wanted it to do. So I have to play more conservatively. I have to check, I have to visually check every drop, but we should be out. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Wish we didn't take the couple of missed drops, but not bad. Alright. I want to. We got a dynamite. A dynamite we can just use. There's no point in waiting on that. We just let those go. Let those be one with this, with the wind and sky. Are those the words? I don't know the words. I'm not. I wasn't an 8-year-old girl whenever that movie came out. It's a perfectly acceptable movie. Well, not how I wanted that to happen. I think we're caught on this one L. See, we like to see that. We like to see these minute golds. Especially when they offset a minute of not gold in the previous level, so I guess it's just a wash. No, 1. 2. Is it number 2? It is not number 2. Is it number 3? It's not. Is it number 4? It is not. Okay. Obviously, it has to be number 5. If it's not number 5, it means we done messed up. Which is possible, although I'm a lot better at not messing up like that than I was when I started speedrunning this game, excuse me. Go like this. Bring this over down here. Go like this. 2. That it's in my way. Let's get rid of this. We should do it. We should be out. There we go. Alright, 6-2 and 6-4 is one of the hardest. 4-6-4 is probably the second hardest level in the entire game, besides 5-6-4. Actually, 5-6-4. 5-6-4 is stressful because Crystal Towers are always stressful. But I actually think 4-6-4 is harder, and you'll see why when I get there. And if you don't see it, I will explain it. Ooh, gravity combo. And then, okay. Let's just whip this down. It dropped out. Oh man, okay, we're in trouble. It's very quick. Getting close to death. Alright, the good news is this should be the good pattern. Go right down here. Definitely comfortable missiling my way through this one. And we're out. I'm not going to touch anything until the level leaves. Alright, we're good. Good. Found a brick real quick. A little bit of an awkward start in terms of blocks. There we go. Extricate some of the problems. Bring this over. Let's go. We are going to, at one point, need to get under there like that. We might as well start working on it now. Now that won't work. And then also, I just need to get rid of this. I also need to get rid of that. So if we can get this out, we can do 1, we can do 2, and we're done. And we have a decent power-up preloaded for the next stage. Welcome to hell. Find it. Where is it? So first it's flush. Second off, all the shapes, or 2 of the shapes, are non-rectangular. The problem with the non-rectangular shapes is that they break much more easily. Rectangles have to touch a complete side. Non-rectangles just have to touch. It is extremely easy for you to get an accidental runaway combo in this situation. So we need to be very careful. I see fire. We want that at pretty much any cost. If we can get a fire brick, except we lost that. It is absolutely not safe to drop over there. So we're at the bottom here. And so we need get these away from the tower. So this needs to be... clean that up. Alright, so we've accomplished... My eyes might have been playing tricks on me, but that looked super risky again. This should be diagonally offset. And there we go. We just lost. PB's not dead, but certainly we now are going to have a real hard time doing anything good with this episode. But we have so much, we're so ahead that, alright, this is awful. There's just nothing to do with that. Alright, so this comes down here. That's gonna break it. That's gonna break it. That's what I get for trying to make it up. We're just gonna have to eat all this time loss. Alright, separate. Okay. This over here. So we can start by extricating. I'm going to use that word a lot, extricate. Because it's really appropriate for what I'm trying to do here. I am trying to make sure that my combos are set up in a way that they do not collapse the whole tower. Because we've already had it happen not once but twice. Alright, so we have this, and then we have one over here. We need all of these we can get. This because we're gonna lose 2 or 3 minutes on this split best case right now, and if we take another one we just have to scrap the run. Throw this down. Shockingly safe. Alright, so... Alright, that wasn't very much not what I wanted to see happen. I did not want to receive a surprise gravity combo. You do not want surprises. So we did get a power-up, and we need to use it. Get that out of... out. What is my remaining? Alright, we might be able to keep this flat if we're lucky. The last run did not crack the tower, but it was apparently so hyper-conservative that we still have a shot. It does mean that we are probably... I don't know, I don't even want to speculate. It does mean we will be leaving a bunch of time on the table for the next attempt, I will say that. I don't need these. Everything but those. I've been trying to get that power up for a while now. We are very close to having this upgrade a level. Throw the bomb down. Oh no, we are not as close as I thought on that. Alright, so anyway, to figure out what is going to be our 4x4 window here. It's the hard part. Alright. Not cool, not cool. Still not cool. We still need to go wider is my big problem right now. I can't go wider if I can't... We only lost... We took 2... We crashed the tower twice and we only lost 3 seconds. The unfortunate part is, so if we hold serve for the rest, we would get the sub 3 hours, but we'll also still have, 3 minutes sitting waiting for us in that chapter. All we have to do is not crash the worst crystal tower in the game. That's all we have to do. We don't have to do anything else. We just have to somehow keep all those diagonals from killing the tower. Easy. Practically free. Power up. Apparently one time I was able to play that level both quickly and without messing it up. We do need this gone. No, we're gonna lose. Lost the rocket. We're out of the stage, but we lost the rocket, so at what cost? Alright, unique. Find the drill. Okay, that's kind of... I see what happened. It's kind of bewildering, though. Oh, I almost messed that up. Put the fear in me. I almost moved off too early. This is... go in the wrong direction. Is this the boomerang, or is this the, so that's gonna affect how I handle it up here. Okay, I do need some yellows, game. Got just a wall of yellows. have had for quite some time. Now that I'm getting the yellows, I have a wall of greens. What? Alright, so now we gotta slow down and be careful. I'm actually certain of which shape this is, which I am now. I don't need this. Step out. Same with you down here. Get me out. Alright, we're good. We survived. Shift. That. Throw this down in the middle while I try to dump this because it's not useful. There's another fire block down here. Turn into another rocket. Couldn't get away with it. First missed drop is not in and of itself a problem. Alright, so here's 2. Third one is over here. Bring that down, then we're gonna take this and we're out. Making it rough on ourselves, but holding on. Find the tower. First thing we gotta do is find it, knowing that it's waist deep. Yeah, what I need is really gonna be... So what's gonna happen from here on out is that we're gonna hear that clock, hear the bell tolling for us very, very often. Especially when I don't need what it's trying to give me. Okay, I'm just gonna dump that. I need to find something else meaningful to do with Z's though, because it is really entered a phase here. Dang it. How do you want me to even be able to play this? You do stuff like that. Done? Thank goodness. Excuse me. Anyway, it is very nice not playing this at 10:30 p.m. Actually having some degree of mental alertness available to me. wish so bad I had a power up right now. But you can't just make them happen anymore. You get the ones the game gives you, and that's kind of it. This is gonna go over here. I am just extremely annoyed with my options at the moment. Yeah. That is the end, and that's going to be a late split now, but we're going to go with it. Let's find a drill. No, it's not where I put it. This one. That's not valid. Okay. I'm really shocked by that. We gotta be... Basically, now we put ourselves over a barrel. The stream we, of course. It's really I, but you're also participatory. Although I honestly do believe that chat does get to join in a streamer's achievements and celebrate. I think it's perfectly okay to say we in that context. So now we have to waste a lot of time. A lot of time, because all we need is this out. Please just grab it. Okay, we're out. There we go. Connect, find the drill. Eventually I shall be allowed to actually drop the drill. But maybe not today. You want to be careful. You can hit a drill. If you move the blocks the way I did there, you can hit the drill while it's falling, and you can destroy it. Which matters a lot less in this level, because there's only one, but when you're doing the actual drill stage type, if you destroy the drill, you don't know if it's the right one. And you have to dig all the way down manually to find out. Set that up for a gravity combo, because I know it's there, and because we're getting such bad pieces that when we get something we can work with, if we can use a gravity combo to draw it out a little bit longer, it's not a bad thing. You can use a gravity combo as a way to get more pieces of something that you desperately need. Alright, so now... So we gotta sweep all this out. We are not... What do we got? Is it just up? Okay, so yeah, good. So we're gonna come right here and we're gonna go straight down with the magnet. I think this is the good one. There we go. Not bad at all. Brick time. Find a brick. Any brick will do. Get that out of there. Extricated, as it were. Extradite. I'm going to extradite it. Not what I want. Definitely not what I want. Still very much not what I want. So we are... The unfortunate problem is we're going to be pinned underneath still because I'm going to have to work around the bottom here just to be able to get this out. Fortunately, it wasn't like there were two bricks next to each other and we weren't completely frozen in place. We did have an option. Alright, crystal. Where are we? So we can throw this down first. Should be at a safe distance. So this stage we can mill power-ups. The main risk is... The main risk is going to be that the clock will be coming for us very quickly. Alright. Find the tower. To that. The dynamite only did so much to help define where the tower is. So this can come over here like that. That is absolutely my problem at the moment. We did at least manage to get that power up somehow. I'm not 100% sure the mechanism thereof, but... We're out, we're out! We're alive! We're alive! Good time for the chapter is still in the table, although getting so many squares is not a good way for that to continue. I moved that down. Why did it not move down? There must have been something down there holding it in. I'm looking at it like it looks like I can move it, but then if I look again, it looks like maybe I can't. Something there held me in. Let's go like this. Anyway, we're gonna throw this over in this corner. Get rid of that because it's not actually relevant to my goals right now. Quite done yet. I think we need a yellow. We also need a blue, so possibly more than one blue. So, because that's a wild. This is what we want to see. Look at all that time save we have left in 4 as well. First drill is not it. How about second drill? Second drill is it. That's not bad. We don't need this piece though, so we're gonna do some getting rid of garbage we don't need. Throw this down while I attempt to figure out what my next steps are. Here we go. This has not been a perfect run. We had that one really, really bad crystal tower that somehow our previous crystal tower was so bad that it didn't actually make anything worse. So I do want to pop that while I have a possibility of doing so. Go down like that. Do not want. Now, what else we got? Down here. And we're out. And we took 2 power-ups with us. Unique. Find the drill. Where is it at? It's gotta be somewhere. Hello. I assume you're prepping dinner. It will probably be about on schedule. This stream is total amateur hour. Kitchen happenings will happen in the back. So dumb. I went for the high point. Anyway, kitchen happenings will happen in the background at random. Alright, that's trouble. Let's figure out what in the world we need to do here. So we're gonna get rid of all of this. Alright, so unfortunately, we got a long way to go, and most of the work we've done so far is not going to actually benefit it. And I have to be very careful and visually inspect every drop I make for the rest of the stage, as I'm up against the wall. Throw this down because I don't remember exactly which way this one's gonna go. The other part of my problem right now. This one, which does mean I have to go and do some more work down that direction. Unfill this because I don't need this zigzag, and we are going to take me forever to find something meaningful to do with it. So, alright, so that means we only have to work on this corner. Unfortunately, the game has decided that I will not be allowed pieces. The only thing I may have is Z's and squares. We're out. The stage was terrible, but we're out. Shift. Alright, okay. Figured out where we need to be at least. Try to leave that last drill in place for now. Dang it. Three is risky. Always has been. Can we? Okay, we can get that out of there. Get the rest of these can get all moved around, and we're done. Ooh, okay. This is 3, right? Regular tower. It's right here. Should have one more. Oh, look who's decided to join us. It's the mouse. Okay, we do not want to use the square when we have enough other squares to work with. Anyway, any clanging that you hear may or may not be gerbils. I can neither confirm nor deny the gerbils. So if I get that out, that around. Get this over here. Exactly how I wanted that to go. Shift. We got 2 left. Got that. First, we're gonna get this out. That's easy. There we go. And we're staring at another gold. So for anyone tuning in late, including my wife, we had two Crystal Tower crashes on 464. Those 2 crashes resulted in a time loss relative to PB of 2 seconds. That says a lot more about my previous PB than it does about this run, but it means there's still just a ton of time on the table in that split, like 3 minutes on that one split. Thought I moved that further. Game said I didn't. I'm not going to win that argument. One of those things I can think whatever I want. I'm not going to win the argument. Ah, dang it. Took my brain a second to realize exactly what part of my clever trick did not work out. Answer was, I was trying to move the piece diagonally so it would break all the blocks, but I didn't actually succeed at moving it diagonally. It instead moved vertically and then horizontally, or vice versa, which caused it to... Okay, I swear there was a block under there. We gotta be more diligent. Now we're just getting nonsense I don't need. Alright, so we're gonna take this and throw this down here and get rid of that. Particularly careful when it's ripping blocks out of my hands. Alright, so we need this to go right down here. Wasn't much of a gold, especially because we had to go slow once we took the strikes, but, you know, doesn't matter. Gold is gold. But I don't want this, I don't want this. What I want is the ability to check this drill. 2. There it is. But what am I going to do with the pieces that I have? They aren't good. We do just need multiple yellows at the moment. Excuse me. Nope, that's offset underneath. We're okay though. That's first strike is not a problem. Second strike is a problem. Third strike is a lot of a problem. Thank goodness. Yeah, it's getting really hard to do anything because the game is kind of obsessed with green pieces right now. At no point has the game not been obsessed with reds. This is how stages are going to start to look from here on out. We're going to be constantly up against time pressure and constantly getting pieces we don't need and can't use. Like this. Like every single one of those squares is just like I can't move them. They're completely trapped in. So I had to spend my power up right out of the gate doing nonsense because I otherwise just have nothing. I can't even make a play otherwise. Welcome to the late game difficulty. figure out which way the lines are going. I feel like it's right only. Or is it? It's left, right. Alright, so from left, right, we need to go down in this area. Beepy boopy. Dang it. Come on. I did not actually want that power up. I was better off with the rocket in this situation. I guess if we're gonna get stuck. Am I not far enough up? Yeah, I'm just not far enough up. Can't do anything until I actually get pieces that will allow me to progress. This mostly means greens. At least I can do this. That could have gone better. I could have not missed my target. Brick. That dropped. Absolutely do want that power up if we are provided an opportunity which to obtain it. This. Helps. Just need this. There we go. Alright, we do have a power up for the tower up. Let's go. Where is it? Did I see it? No. Thing is, we're gonna run out of clock here really quick if we don't find it. hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Lost one, but I did protect the other. Where is it? Not 100% sure how that setup went, but we'll definitely not complain. But you need to go like this. That is absolutely just trying to get up the handle. Alright, so that all that's holding me in is finding a way to get that L piece out safely. Just need somewhere to move it to. Nope. What's my problem? That green. Alright. Whew! We're not gonna gold this one, that's for sure. I think we can still save time, though. Moved that piece, game. I picked up the piece and I dragged it. Go. One there. Let's throw this down into the strong, to the teeth of the defense, such as it were. I think the other part where there's a lot of stuff still going on is that corner. Alright, so what do I got? Can we... two. This has to do it, right? We still save 5 seconds. Got a gold split and then a minute and a half to save. We lost a minute, but we still saved. Looks like... Yep, that looks like it. I did kill the fire by being a little bit premature about it. Staircase out. No, did not grab that. No. This. There we go. That was very clean. Alright, unique time. I was fortunate enough to see that right out of, to see the drill right out of the gate. Let's just get going real quick. Like that. What am I gonna do with this? Unfortunately, this is kind of the wrong direction. Not 100% sure which is the correct direction yet, but I do want the power up. Okay, this is a staircase, so we're gonna be working over here. Do that. Get rid of this. That. So, still got a staircase further. Next time I get a legitimate non-wild green, though, I need to earmark it to go down here, finish this job. I also did 2 of them. And we're done. Full staircase. Shift. Last shift of the run. Start up here, because I'm waiting on pieces that will allow me to make progress, because these sure aren't them. need an actual square. Once I have an actual square, we can. We don't have the room. We can't solve the puzzle yet. Which means we'll need to mill around to a yellow. And presumably then we will need to find another square. Nope, let us out. Cool. Alright, find the tower. It's going to be hard to see. And then after all this is done, maybe we actually have something we can do with the pieces that we have. Tell you this game, but I kind of need pieces that are not T's from time to time. Not that I never need T's, I just don't need nearly as many as I'm getting. This episode feels like it's got a good chance to gold. So we got 3 minutes, and this is, well, this stage is, yeah, unpleasant. It's not at the unpleasantness tier of 565. All this said, I do require more greens to be able to progress. Go. Over like this. Down we go. Go like this. Over like that. I wish I could reach down there. That'll let me get what I want done. I mean, none of this is what I want. I'm all stuck on pieces I don't need and have been for a pretty long time now. We could take care of that square. Well, if we don't blow it, we'll have that sub 3 hours like I've been fighting for. Let's see, is it this one? It is 2. So So most of the time loss in the PB in episode 6 is because we got the worst possible pattern for connect. So if we get... We would ideally want one dig, but we'd ideally want one dig every time. There's always one dig, so I should call it 2 digs. The possibilities are 2, 3, or 4 total digs. Alright, game decided it was going to allow me to progress. Let me have a green. And we're out. Connect. Alright, let's see. Is the game gonna be nice? You know, relative. This. Tried to force it, because I didn't need it. I certainly didn't need 2. Okay, this could be good or bad. No, this looks good. Kind of should be right here. No, can't use this. There's nothing here to do with it. Complete garbage. Alright, so now we're at 2 strikes. At least we know the answer to the puzzle at this point. Missed my target a little bit, which is why we want to get down there. Okay, we're done. Thank goodness. We did have the 2 tower crashes, but we haven't struck out yet this round, for today, this game, this run. Run is the word I'm looking for. So we're gonna make sure that we can get rid of that. That'll let us mill a lot of pieces. That out of there. We're done. We have an awful crystal tower coming up. It's actually, I don't think this is as bad as 464 though. Alright. So we do want to use the magnet. I mean, it's still bad, but I don't think it's as bad as the other one. So if we do this, just shimmy. Could use another. Oh, that didn't even count. Beepies. Nope. Grab the correct dang piece. Just looking for one more place I can actually do something. So that should get me the missile. And we're out! Okay, the game has one more diabolical trick up its sleeve, but we are going pretty fast here. Here's the trick. We can't drop. Do we? I need to make enough room. Ball is maxed out. We cannot drop without digging out room. Let it pop there. I'm just gonna take it. We really, of course, we really do not want to do that because we need all the buffer we can get. But quite frankly, I was seeing a whole lot of no other way to solve that problem. That's why the important thing to do is to get dug down enough to not have to worry about not having literally anything to do as quickly as you can manage it. Now, we do still have to do a 4x4 here, so we do need to be very defensive about making a wide area. I should also probably remember that this probably qualifies as a bit of a photosensitivity warning due to the flickering of the entire top level. I need to get better about remembering that. Because I think the rest of the game is fine from a photosensitivity perspective. Because you really don't, you only see that flicker very occasionally. But in this level, you see it constantly. Alright, so now we got kind of a 3x3 situation going. you out. Absolutely gonna throw that at that corner and hope that it actually solves my problem. Oh, that's a gold. That is a good run. That is the first run of this category I've been happy with in a long time. And we still have 9 minutes to save. E5, L4, we lost a minute. E4, L6, we lost 3 minutes.